Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to continue to talk about winter. And today we're going to talk specifically about jobs that happen in winter. And we're going to do that as we read the book KATY and the Big Snow by Virginia Lee Burton. So listen really carefully to figure out what job that KATY has and why that job is unique for just winter. That means why that job happens in only winter. All right, what is this cover right here? The front of the book is called the front cover. Yep. And the back of the book is called the back cover. And the part of the book that holds it all together is called the spine. Yes. All right, so we're going to open up the book. Is this where I start reading? No, this is just the title page. Is this where I start reading? No, this is the dedication page. This tells me who they wrote the book for. They wrote it to Johnny from Ginny. KATY was a beautiful red crawler tractor. She was very big and very strong. She could do a lot of things. KATY had a bulldozer to push dirt around with. KATY also had a snowplow to plow snow with. KATY belonged to the highway department of the city of Geopolis. The highway department repaired the roads in the summer and kept them clear of snow in the winter, so traffic could run in and out and around the city. Here is a map of Geopolis. All summer, KATY worked on the roads with her bulldozer. KATY liked to work. The harder and tougher the job, the better she liked it. Once the steamroller fell in the pond, KATY pulled it out. The highway department was very proud of her. They used to say, "Nothing can stop her." When winter came, they put snowplows on the big trucks and changed KATY's bulldozer for her snowplow. But KATY was so big and strong, she had to stay home because there was not enough snow for her to plow. Then early one morning, it started to drizzle. The drizzle turned into rain. The rain turned into snow. By noon, it was 4 inches deep. The highway department sent out the plow trucks. By afternoon, the snow was 10 inches deep and still coming down. "Looks like a big snow," they said at the highway department. So sent KATY out. A strong wind came up and drifts began to form. 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 5 feet. The snow reached the first-story windows, the second-story windows, and then it stopped. One by one, the truck snow plows broke down. The roads were blocked. No traffic could move. The schools, the stores, the factories were closed. The railroad station and the airport were snowed in. The mail couldn't go through. The police couldn't protect the city. The telephone and the power lines were down. There was a break in the water main. The doctor couldn't get to his patient to the hospital. The fire department was helpless. Everyone and everything was stopped. But KATY. The city of Geopolis was covered with a thick blanket of snow. Chug, chug, chug. Slowly and steadily, Katy started to plow out the city. "Help!" cried the chief of police. "Help us to get out to protect the city." "Sure," said Katy. "Follow me." Do you think Katy can really talk? No, she's a snowplow. Maybe the person driving Katy was the one talking. So Katy plowed out the center of the city. "Help!" called out the postmaster. Do you know what postmaster means? Postmaster is the person in charge of the post office, the place that delivers all of our mail. "Help us get the mail through." "Sure," said Katy. "Follow me." So Katy plowed down to the railway station. "Help! Help!" called out the telephone company and the electric company. "The poles are down somewhere in East Geopolis." "Follow me," said Katy. She's being so helpful, isn't she? So Katy plowed out the roads to East Geopolis. "Help!" called out the superintendent of the water department. "There's a break in the water main somewhere in North Geopolis." "Follow me," said Katy. Look at all those people following Katy. And she plowed out the roads to North Geopolis. "Help! Emergency!" called out the doctor. "Help me get this patient to the hospital way out in West Geopolis." "Sure," said Katy. "Follow me." So Katy plowed out the roads to the hospital. "Help! Help! Help!" called out the fire chief. "There's a 3-alarm fire way out in South Geopolis." "Follow me," said Katy. So Katy plowed out the roads to the fire in South Geopolis. On the way back, a plane signaled for help. The airport was snowed in. Katy was beginning to get a little tired, but she wouldn't stop. Not Katy. Skipped a page. She hurried over to the airport and plowed out the runways so the airplane could land safely. Then after she found the broken down truck plows, and she started home. The fire department had put out the fire. The doctor had saved his patient. The water department had repaired the main. The telephone and electricity were on. The mail could go through, and the police could protect the city, thanks to what Katy did. And that's the whole plowed city because of Katy. Katy finished up the side streets so traffic could move in and out and around the city. Then she went home to rest. Then, and only then, did Katy stop. Chug, chug, chug. The end. Katy had a really important job, didn't she? What job was that? You're going to tell me on Seesaw. You're also going to tell me why her job was important. Also, what did she do differently in the winter that she did in the summer? There are special jobs that need to happen in the winter to keep people safe, like plowing the snow and putting salt down on the roads so we can get around the city, so doctors can save patients, fire departments can put out the fire, the police can protect the city, and so people like us can get around and get groceries and stay safe on the roads. All right, I'll see you on Seesaw.